yo. What? Got that black mouth, fella. Hit that like button. We gotta talk about y'all been keeping up. Y'all fuck with point and shoot. I like point and shoot, man. Hold on, y'all. I gotta disconnect. From the Wi-Fi. Hold up. King Hayes, what it is, baby. What it is. Hey, yo. Keep sending point and shoot copyrights, right? Now, I don't know if y'all familiar with point and shoot. I mean, if you over here, cause we watching sometime. His content is basically his videos is basically exposing No Jumper, exposing Adam 20 over that bitch for real. The whole No Jumper. So in the last week or so, I've been paying attention, watching the nigga these videos. Hold up. What it is. Alright, so for the last couple weeks. What's up, Benji? Yo, so for the last couple weeks I've been watching. Hold up. Yeah, they've been copywriting, yo. Yo, and I think that shit is crazy. Like, yo, this is the world that we living in now, yo. Adam 22, with all the bullshit he put out, all the people he done got arrested, he got somebody with a pretty good following attacking him, just like how he be attacking the black community, and he can't take it. Appreciate it, Davon. He can't take it. That's some bitch ass shit to me. That's like 100. You out here putting cases on these motherfuckers. Now people calling you a feds and you want to start striking pages. Like, well, these is crazy, yo. I don't respect nothing about it. I love what point shooting is doing. You know what I mean? Keep exposing them motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, they sending false copyrights. They sending false copyrights and takedown requests, yo, because as long as you add significant value to the video, you fall under fair use. Fair use. And I just find it ironic that with Adam 22 and all that bullshit he put out over there, he can't take the fact that somebody coming after him now. I find that very ironic and strange that that's how he carrying it. First they had, hold on. First they had man, we talking about Adam 22 on some bullshit. Sending out copyrights to point and shoot, cause point and shoot been exposing them for the fuck up. I ain't no motherfucking old young nigga. There ain't nothing young about me. I ain't never proclaimed to be a young nigga. But I don't respect it, man. I don't respect what you're doing. I think that's some sucker ass shit. You know what I mean? Just considering his videos and what they talk about over there. They over that bitch talking about gang politics and motherfuckers catching federal indictments, but they want to do it in peace. Like I told y'all a couple of, that's what we everybody want to do sucker shit in peace. They don't want you calling them out. They want to sell out. They want to push ignorance. They want to send people to jail. But Lord forbid you say something. Now they trying to send you copyrights. Man, that shit phony. That shit phony, man. If I was pointing shooter, I'd keep exposing that motherfucking ass. I wouldn't stop. I don't know jumper. What's up, Hot Mo? So in the last 2 days, he done posted copyright claims, takedown claims. He had a lawsuit with Flago. Now you got Adam 22 and them keep sending them copyrights. Like, man, that's crazy, yo. I think that's fucked up on Adam. But it just shows you that character, like we know Adam character's flawed. You know what I mean? But it just shows you these guys condition, but they can't take it. They can put out all that bullshit, but when the bullshit come back their way, now they try to send takedown requests. I think that shit goofy. That's like me, right? All the shit I be talking about people, all the shit I be exposed about these people. If a motherfucker try to bring that back at me, then I'm gonna get mad and start copywriting your videos. Hell no. Go. You feel me? It's go time. That's what we doing. But Charleston White, talk shit, run to the police. Wack 100, talk shit, run. It's the same concept. It should be a lot of people upset about that shit. Like, I ain't see nobody, and he been posting it. He got a file. I know people saying it. I ain't nobody calling it out. Like, damn, Adam, that's what you doing? What's the issue? Adam 20, what if these parents of these young kids are Adam? Yeah, they weirdos, man. A lot of weirdo behavior going on this internet. I can't fuck with it. That's crazy. They doing that. They trying to get his page took. They don't like pressure. Platforms, they put them young boys in a pressure situation. Every day. They grab the youngest of the young. I done seen 16-year-olds from Philly. 16-year-olds from DC on No Jumper. You putting all them boys in pressure situations, but now applied, and you niggas, and they bursting. Putting shooting applied pressure on them boys over there, man. Yo, apply real pressure to No Jumper. Keep exposing them for all the hypocrisy and the fuckery. And he comical with it. They can't take it because they can't fight back. That's really what it is. They can't fight back. Similar to like when Drake was going at Kendrick. All Drake could do was like put up posts. He couldn't actually speak. He couldn't speak. You know, because of how he sounds. Point and shoot over that bitch with swag. Destroying them boys, and they can't say nothing back. they ain't got the bravado. They ain't got the bravado to say nothing back. So they motherfucking send them copyrights. That niggas, that's crazy, right? Crazy. Fight back if it's that much of an issue. But what they try to do is they try to ignore it and act like they don't see it. Meanwhile, they doing little copyrights and doing little slick shit. Doing little slick shit behind closed doors. You know what I mean? That's what people do, though. Going behind your back. You know what I mean? Blocking your interviews. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, that's what they do, when you start applying pressure to them people. All them young boys, he done got up there and got them boys talking about crime. Same question. Man, ain't no heart, man. He be going in on him. man. No, we done watched a few of them. He be going in on them boys. Wack 100, Adam 22. They can't take the heat. Can't take the heat. I hit crazy. I'm so fucking tired, yo. Let me get off this fucking Wi-Fi. What the fuck you made? If they kill your bank account, you already know what it is. You know what you gotta do. You really don't want them to break you. You know. You know what you got, man. Get yourself a respectable female, man. Yo, I don't know what to tell you that, yo. Keep going. That, you know what I mean? When you see a cow, milk that motherfucker. They see a cow. They see lemon, so they squeezing it. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, Pepper. Stop being squeezed. But I ain't really have. I just was tripping off. I just had to say something about this fucking no jumper shit. Cause yo keep like I've been saying it for a while now. They've been trying to copyright the boy for months. For months they've been copyrighting him. And they false copyright. Told you what to do, y'all. Cut them off. There ain't too much you can do. See if you gonna keep letting them milk you like a cow, or you gonna cut them off. Ain't really no in between. Right? The choice is yours. You know what I mean? Choice is yours, man. Wait, ride home. I should have ride. I need to go get my computer. You ain't meet me in no motherfucking jail. Where jail you met me at, y'all? Where jail we was at? Is there a sign of a 304? Yup. Instagram model. Coming out half naked. Party all. It's definitely signs. It signs everything. It signs the 304s. It signs to a rat. Yo, you not saying with jail, bro. Until you say with jail, I can't recollect. Yeah, I seen that. Yes, I seen they charged him as an adult. Hit him with first degree murder. We talked about that shit last night. That shit crazy. 10 on using it. 10 on using it. Yeah, they gotta add proof. Bringing a knife don't show intent. They ain't got no proof it was playing. It was playing. It's premeditated. First degree premeditated murder. But we'll see what happens. They haven't even released formal charging documents. Like normally, we'll be able to get our hands on at least the formal charging documents. What they say happened. Like they keeping all that shit quiet. I think it was involuntary manslaughter for real. At the most, if they was going to charge with anything, at the most it should have been involuntary manslaughter. I don't even think it was second degree. I think he should be facing, if they're going to charge, if they, yeah, not no life. Adam 22 and them, they did wrong for what they doing. It'd be different, yo, if they wasn't a major problem. Like, yo, y'all a major problem. Like, yo, people have got arrested off of No Jumper interviews. Several. Not even just Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. The boy from Chicago got booked too. They get people up on these platforms and they interrogate them vigorously. I mean, we talking about vigorous interrogations. Sometimes they last hours, asking them the same question repeatedly. Nigga duck the question, then ask him again in a different form. Motherfucker duck that from Adam, then Remo will follow back up with the same question, just heard it differently. But now point shoot coming at him and they can't take it. Man, fuck out of here. That shit weak. That shit weak. I don't think they can go at. What about that shit yesterday, Hot Man? Hold on, y'all. I think I got that. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I had a job. I've been sitting up the business 2 o'clock. Shit been slow last couple of days for real. Yeah, man, you can't pay them motherfuckers no mind. They just miserable. And ain't all they got in life is the troll. You know, they don't really have nothing else going on. You know, that's what they do. That shit fucked up, yo. There need to be more people speaking out about what No Jumper doing, man. For real. That's the thing, yo. Motherfuckers don't stand for nothing. Fuck is this? I hate this phone. I got the worst phone in the world, y'all. Like, this bitch can't multitask. Like, this motherfucker doing do one thing at a time. I can't stand this bitch. My next phone gonna be top notch though. Probably had that bitch in about a month. Go back to Jamaica. I ain't never even been to Jamaica. Fuck you talking about? You dumb ass. Yeah. You niggas crazy, bro. It's cool, yo. If you trolling, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Might can learn something. You know, we try to convert the trolls over the real life series. And man, too many trolls on the internet. Shit too real to be trolling. Like this conversation right now, this shit real. Shit, I support it. This shit real, y'all, because what they doing with that, it just show you the climate that we live in, where people they just wanna do fuck shit and cause they wanna do it peacefully. They don't want you to say nothing about it. That's this is a different time in society. All that fuck shit they be doing over there. Talking about him and Brick Baby something like friends. Like, yo, you ain't never say y'all was something like friends when Brick Baby was on the platform with you. Now Brick Baby get locked up. Now y'all was something like friends. I still don't know what that means. I ain't never considered somebody something like a friend. It's either you're a friend or we ain't. You know what I mean? You're not something like a friend. That's some shit a nigga tell that girl if they get caught cheating. You feel me? Oh no, we just something like friends for real. Like what the fuck did that shit mean? Hey, the shit he did with Crip Mac, yeah, this bitch getting niggas booked, then they can't rely on him for nothing. Man, fuck out of here, man. Point and shoot need to keep going at them niggas. Non-stop. You heard me? I'll be doing a video right now exposing some fuck shit they got going on over there. Ooh. The name of the platform is Point and Shoot. So he found his target. Now he's shooting. Now, what Adam, their options is you either shoot back or get the fuck out the way. But you don't resort. They basically putting the police on them. You don't resort to police tactics, especially when you doing the same thing over that bitch. You pointing at a particular demographic of youth, ignorance, and you shooting. The fuck you mean? You doing the same thing he doing. You wanna see outside? Look. This is outside, yo. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. And I know that's why Ruger called him out. Yo, eventually, yo, they're not gonna get away with that shit forever. I'm telling you, it's no way that the guys that's moving like this, the Charleston Whites and the Adams and the Wacks, yo, eventually, yo, that shit gonna catch up to them. Eventually it does, man. And I'm gonna be right here to report on it. And laugh at it like, I knew it, you know. Can't be moving like that for forever. It's like being a drill rapper. You know what I mean? You can't live a drill. You can't be a drill rapper forever. Eventually that shit gonna take you down. I appreciate it, man. My day ain't even started. I've been sitting here since 2 o'clock. Shit's slow. 2:35, 3:45. Slow day today. Hold on. You ain't never see when X4 was up there. Man, I seen that nigga. I seen him X4. Like that's what I'm saying. Like yo, he just looked at him like what? Like yeah, it was supposed to be a video of you allegedly shooting somebody, or it was something like that. And that's what I'm saying, Heart Mo. Like, how can the same person that participates in that level of fuckery be mad that somebody exposing them? Shit, I've been working for about a couple months now. Like that's what going on 2 months. I think I started the 31st March. That's why I ain't been doing no uploads. I ain't been having time. I've been in this bitch 24/7. This ain't like been in this bitch half the day. You hear me? Tired of shit, yo. We stayed on a lot of 4:30 last night. Stayed on a lot of 4:30. By the time I got off live, it was daytime out that bitch down there. I had to be in this bitch by 2. Up and smoke with it. You know, but the party must go on, man. We can't stop, man. We still the same goal. I mean, we still on the same path. You hear me? Got to be. It's too much fuck shit going on, yo. We got to bring some realness in this shit. Gotta combat the fuck shit. What the fuck with it? If I wasn't on here talking how I'm, that'd be a fucked up place. Cause ain't nobody calling the fuck shit out. Point and shoot. But ain't too many people calling the fuck shit out that's going on. People just sitting back and allowing when that happen. Motherfuckers be wanting opportunities. You know what I mean? They scared to ruin a relationship they don't even got. I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. I don't gotta work with Adam. I don't gotta work with Say Cheese. I gotta work with none of them niggas. Only way we can even have a conversation is if we start with the fuckery that they doing and they apologize, then we can move forward. Other than that, we can't talk. Can't talk. I need you niggas to apologize for all the fuckery you done participated in. Take accountability for what the role you played. I ain't trying to hear nothing about, they got a choice. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Nope. We already know they got a choice. We already know they got a choice. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. That's what's up. Lord, what it is. Yo, Joel, I don't give a fuck if you subscribe or not, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? Fuck, I look like a goofball. Not doing nothing extra for you to subscribe, niggas. Fuck. You know what I mean? See if you gonna support something real, or you gonna watch the fuck shit and comment on and call Wack a fed with laughing emojis. Like, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, bro. Like, the fuck I look like, yo? I don't jump these circles for people. I don't even do that shit at work. I leave this bitch. They play stupid right now. Like, what you talking about? Like, yo, people crazy. I ain't one of them guys, man. Nah, he ain't get hit. Nah, Adam is sending out copyrights to Point and Shoot, because Point and Shoot been exposing him for at least a year now. I just don't respect what he's doing, because all the bullshit he done participated in over the years. That man sat back and said he turned Brick Baby into a podcaster. Yo, the fuck you didn't? You turned Brick Baby into a dumbass. You sent that man to prison over that bitch trying to chase clout. Fuck around with your stupid ass. Got him thinking he ready to get on the whole time. Only thing he got in his future is a federal indictment. But then get on that bitch and like, well, yeah, I turned him into a hell of a podcaster. Nah, your podcaster shouldn't be going to prison at the end. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers shouldn't be rapping themselves to prison or answering questions to get them arrested on your platform. In the building, y'all. Where you been at last couple days? Bluffing ass nigga. Yo, ain't nothing wrong with no Diddy parties, man. I'll keep letting it. Oh, did y'all see Jamie Foxx denied that Diddy had anything to do with his what happened to him? Did y'all see that? All the fuck shit that was going on. Yo, Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx said, hell no. Diddy had shit to do with what had going on. Ain't nothing wrong with the Diddy party, man. Now the Diddy freak-offs, that's a whole nother topic. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother issue, y'all. But Diddy parties is just Diddy parties, man. Diddy freak-offs is where it get real at. Tapped Out TV, what it is. Yeah, Diddy freak-offs, that's where it get real at, y'all. I got fucking gray hair. Look at this shit. I got one piece of gray hair. That's a noticeable. But yeah, though. Alright, what's the conspiracy? That Cassie was a co-conspirator? Cassie was a co-conspirator. Ain't no conspiracies, nigga. You just don't believe shit real. You think we live in a society where everybody's open and honest and they show you their hand. I'm telling you, no the fuck you don't. Sometimes you gotta dig a little deeper to find out the truth. You don't just take nothing these people tell you as face value. Yeah, man. They'll tell you any motherfucking thing. You probably got mad because I called you a victim. That's what it is. Yo, you think like a victim. That's all I'm saying. Based off your comments, I can come to the determination that Red Hoop has been a victim his whole life. Probably got picked on in school and shit. Picked on as an adult. Hey, he spent a lot of time being victimized, bro. The last conversation we had, you wanted to send niggas to jail, bro. Ain't no conspiracy. Ain't talking about conspiracies. What's up, Jay? He's talking about. I gotta call my son back real quick. Hold on. This one. Oh yeah, that was the conversation. Yeah, yo, you think from nowhere, bro? Ever? Nowhere. Not a tear, not a jail, not a prison, not a street, not a block. Nowhere, bro. There's not a person in the world that can say that. Yo, supposed to live in the city and don't come outside. Ask anybody in the city when the last time they seen posted. They gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't see that nigga in 15 years. he live in the city. That nigga can't, he don't even come out, man. They can't come outside and walk them streets. Can't walk them streets, man. For real. Dead serious. Can't come outside. His man booked. His only man that was vouching for him. He booked right now. That's all he had. Man, y'all shit look slow, man. Yeah, I done went live in the city, bro. Numerous occasions. You must have missed him. You must have missed him. I'll be in the city this weekend. What happened? Who? Who's Kai? Chat room going. Who the fuck is Kai? In the last 6 months, you think I ain't been in the city? The fuck you was in the city 2 months ago, bro. I was in the city 2 months ago. And my whole family lives in Baltimore, bro. I'm the only one in Pennsylvania. And Snake House, this boy tripping. The dude who got shot with Missy today, who Big U got out of jail. How the real cat come to the city, they gonna run his ass back to Albuquerque. they gonna run real back to Albuquerque. You said the dude that got shot, you said he a booty bandit? That's fucked up. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, hey, some wild guys out here, man. Some Wild guys out here in this world, man. That was bad. What's up, Mickey? Mackie? Mickey? I know I can't see for real. That's why I keep taking the phone down. But, yo, Post is scared of me, bro. Next time you go over there and watch that nigga, ask that nigga, tell that nigga, keep your off a block. I bet that nigga go berserk. I bet that nigga go berserk. Fuck me, man. All you gotta do is say, yo, say keep your GDs off a block. That nigga gonna go bananas on you. He ain't blocked on my page. Man, fuck though, they sunny. They ain't been sunny out this bitch in days. But he started with me, bro. I ain't never had no ill will toward that nigga. That nigga started going off on me, disrespecting me, and lying and doing all type of weird shit. Yo, the history of me and him is already documented. Like, it's people that can vouch. Help that man create his channel, man. I the one told that nigga stop letting Wack come over there. He know it. He act like it was his decision. I sit that nigga all the time like, why the fuck you keep letting this nigga come over here, bro? Like, yo, a clown. Then eventually he what's up, kid? Then eventually he woke up into the reality and started. People that can vouch. Then the nigga blocked me when I started trying to boost my channel up. Then I passed him in subscribers. I think that's what really got mad. Then that's when he really got mad when I when I left Clubhouse. I think I might have had like 75 subscribers on YouTube. Yo was at like 4,000. I passed that nigga. Then that's, you know, he brought. And then started complaining. I know that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, everybody know that. Like, only people believe he on some tough shit is the internet. Like, niggas know. Like, nigga don't know you for nothing, bro. Like, nothing other than shooting videos. That's why he blocks me, because he can't handle conversation like that with me. Nigga, you shot videos, yo, since the fucking 2010s, my nigga. Niggas wasn't even shooting videos back then. Like, niggas was in the streets. I was just coming home from prison. Niggas was still selling drugs. Like, come on, bro. Like, cut it out. Cut it out, man. Nobody believes the gangster stories. Nobody believes he was really outside, like he said. I mean, there's not a person in the city that can vouch for it. And then he all be over. You know what I mean? That's just secluded. It's like they like on an island over that bitch. And there's some real. This ain't one of them. Yeah, but I ain't start shooting videos to my 30s, my nigga. I ain't start shooting videos till about 35. You know what I mean? When I first started shooting videos, I was still in the mix. That nigga been done. Fuck, you know what I mean? That nigga was done probably 20 years ago. Like, the nigga ain't tapped in. That nigga call like a weak ass 2-year bit. He like 1090 Jake. Don't call like a 1090 Jake bit. 18 months or something. He wasn't facing no real time. for shooting videos. I hightailed out the city. Niggas ain't say that. You just talking. I ain't never heard them. Me, tell him unblock me and tell him to say that to me. I bet he won't do it. Bet he won't do it. I bet he lean on you for even suggesting it. I did 3 years, bro. I had 10 years, my nigga. I had a 10-year suspended sentence. They were trying to give me 50 years at one point, nigga. They trying to get me cop. They tried to get me to write a statement for 20 years. I turned that shit down. Nigga, we not, man, him ain't the same. What you know about turning down a 20-year plea when you facing life? And because they want you to write a statement, nigga. Fuck no. No statements. I already took them bitch to trial over that 20 years. Yeah, I might as well suit up. Yeah, but I had 10. 10 years suspended sentence. 10 years, 5 suspended. Which means when you came home, I was on papers for 7 years, damn near. I was on papers from 2009 to like 20. What? I think I did about what? Altogether, probably like 8 years between the two prison time. I was on papers for 5 years. I had 5 years probation. So I really did altogether between jail time and street time, get them bitches 8 years. Man, I did do it. I had 5 years probation after the 5 years jail time. I had to 10 years suspended sentence, 5 years probation with backup time. But I ain't ready to be going through that. I'm just telling you, that nigga and me ain't the same. Like niggas that know me, they know me for what I do. Niggas that know him, they know him for shooting videos. That's it. That's it and that's all. None of this gangster shit he talks about. None of this drug selling, none of that shit. Niggas don't know him for that, yo. You heard what Dexter said, that man was a skateboarder, man. Like, in my generation, he from my generation, niggas wasn't skateboarding. The fuck, nigga, we used to laugh at the skateboarder. If you did anything outside of basketball, football, you got laughed at, man. We laughed at rappers. Niggas rappers back then, bro. So you bust out with a camera, niggas wasn't even getting on camera. When that nigga was shooting videos, I wasn't even getting on camera. Like, yo, you come around that bitch, yo, if you come around with a camera, you fuck around and get robbed. Yo, you don't bring no camera outside, nigga. That's police shit. Yeah, but that's not true, bro. Why is he over there lying? Everything I'm saying is facts. He's lying. You know what I mean? As long as I've been on the internet, you don't think somebody else would have stamped that story by now? You don't think somebody else would have been like, yeah, yo, he got ran from the city. like Will Smith or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, nigga, fuck no. Nobody would ever run me from nowhere, nigga. Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I'm just tripping off real trolling. He probably didn't say that shit. I don't know why I'm engaging with him. But he probably did, because he make wild allegations over that bitch. The internet was better when fuckboys didn't infiltrate. Fuckboys infiltrated, and now they pushing ignorance. That's what fucked the internet up, at least for the black community. And where do you see him at? You watching me outside of the city, right? But where do you see him at? That nigga don't never be outside, ever. I got videos, bro. Go slide down. I might post one in the community for you. That nigga is never outside. He can't come out. He done talk too much shit. That man probably been at the house in months. They like DJ Academics. No calls girlfriend, she get off work. Can you bring me some blunts? She probably like, God damn, nigga, you ain't left out the house in weeks. The fuck you coming out? That nigga probably go to the store, get blunts, come back in the house. This girl go buy the weed. Nigga don't come out, yo. And I ain't joking, like the nigga really don't come out. They was living in an apartment for years. Not coming out. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. You know what I mean? That man probably got a membership. They got Instacart membership. $99 a month. All inclusive. You know what I mean? So stop making me go in on yo, bro. I ain't saying he allowed. I ain't saying he ain't allowed. I'm just saying he don't come outside. You know what I mean? He don't come outside. Shit, niggas be outside. He ain't at no cookouts. He ain't at no family functions. It's like, nigga he ain't at the friend hole. He ain't at the whole boy house when they having a cookout. He nigga ate outside. I ain't talking about just outside on the block. I'm talking about the nigga don't go outside, period. That nigga probably light skinned now. Yeah, man, nigga been void of sunlight for so long. That nigga probably turned white. That's why that nigga don't post. That's why you don't see him when he do his videos. That nigga probably white now. You don't even know. That nigga lost all his skin pigmentation. That nigga been out so fucking long. Yeah. Hell yeah. Nigga like they come outside dressed like the Taliban. Nigga don't want nobody to see him. Yeah. Yeah, this nigga real funny as shit, yo. Let me stop getting on this nigga, yo, cause I don't really like getting on him, cause it really serves me no purpose. You know? For the longest time, right? When his platform was bigger than mine, he wouldn't even mention me. That's the type of nigga he is. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga, I share other niggas' videos. Like, you don't have to have a following. It's people that tag me in videos and I watch them. They tag everybody, hella niggas. I'm the only one watching and comment. And we just different kinds of people, bro. Like, he ain't the same kind of person as me, my nigga. I ain't out here trying to keep motherfuckers down. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I did. Triple A. Triple motherfucking A. Yeah. Lockout kit. Yeah. Shit's slow though, man. Shit been slow last couple of days, man. I'm ready to ride home for real. Get my fucking computer. Well, as soon as I get my computer, shit gonna start picking up like it did the other day. Well, I'll be home, grab my computer, and then shit start picking up. I'm sitting up here though. This ain't even my fucking truck. I don't even like this truck for real. My truck way bigger than this. My truck out of commission. This truck faster, but the bed moves slow. The buttons is different. I ain't riding to the house. Yeah, under arrest. I ain't been under arrest in so many years. I'm not to stay out of jail, man. I'm not to stay out of jail, man. Because I learned years ago that you can't full blast the streets. Full blasting. You got hit and miss. You gotta turn some money down. You know what I mean? When you jump on every opportunity, that's when you end up getting put in a fucked up spot. That's what I learned. Oh my God. You motherfuckers just be saying anything. Hopefully I get my computer before they send me an order. Send me a tow or something. I'd be damn if I just sit up that bitch all fucking day. Fucking CJ, man. Yeah, but I mainly was talking about both. I'm on a tow truck, bro. So we get paid by the hour, and we get commission off of what our truck make. So if our truck make over our hourly wage weekly, like say my hourly, say I get paid $1,000 a week, right? If my truck make 2,000 or 3,000 that week, that other 2,000, I get 27% of that other 2,000. So whatever that'd be. So that's how we get paid. It's easy money, it's just long hours. Like if you notice, I'm always at work now. Like always. It's like I go home, go to sleep, right back at work as soon as I get up. It's crazy. That's the only thing about it. But I've been chilling for 2 hours. This is dead. I'm trying to think he must not know I'm here or something. What's going on? What my lifestyle? What exactly is my lifestyle, man? What lifestyle are you referring to? It depends on what generation you talking about. Yeah, at one point rap used to uplift the community. I'd rather go back to getting money music. You know what I mean? Move away from this kill shit. That kill shit phony. Because they don't never talk about the consequences of killing. All they talk about is killing, 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 and spending it. But they don't ever talk about when they get life in prison and how hard it is to get out that motherfucker. They don't ever mention that part of the story. That's why I like King Von. See, King Von gave you both sides. You know what I mean? King Von ain't just give you the kill shit. He gave you the prison shit too. Nigga say, you don't want to be me? All the shit I done in the streets. What do you have with the other song? What you know about? Let me tell you what it's like. Let me tell you what it's like. He gave you the real shit, y'all. I'm telling you. Once them people get you for them bodies, that shit ain't no game. I'm telling you, the game stop. Game time is over. Shit real. You know what I mean? Shit real, man. Niggas, co-defendants start telling this shit. You know what I mean? Niggas start copping deals. Niggas, man, shit start realizing, like, oh, hold up. They start trying to offer you exuberant amount of years. They get to talk about 50 years, you never see the streets again. How old you is? Oh yeah, we gonna keep it to you at least 70. You start looking at that shit different, like, man, hold up, yo, this killing shit ain't what it is. Yo, this shit ain't what you think it is, man. Especially right now with these young boys, you see how they going out, they getting locked up and crying in the interrogation room. They're not even mentally ready to do no time. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen as many people cry in interrogation room in my fucking life. You know, I came up in the era, yo, when they grabbed you, yo, you need to hold your head high. You better not let them people see you sweat, ever. I don't give a fuck if you was crying in the cell, nigga. When they come in that bitch do count, nigga, you better tighten up, nigga. You know what I mean? That's that. I came up under that. I came up under those laws. You know what I mean? If you catch time, you gotta push that pen, not snitch on niggas. You don't third party cooperate. You don't start setting up correctional officers like Terrence Williams. You don't do none of that. You find loopholes in your case. You know what I mean? You go to the law library, see how the fuck you can get home. I come up under that. Like this shit nowadays, this shit goofy. I don't know what the fuck happened. Nah, I ain't watching no far. I ain't really into them type of movies for real. Or TV shows. Cause I know what happened. I don't need no recollection of what happened, man. I was outside. I can tell you what's wrong with the streets and how it got to the point it's at now. Like I ain't removed like that, like some people. I ain't that far removed, man. At all, for real. Bloodhound Lord Jeffers. I knew Bloodhound Lord Jeffers was gonna die. But Bloodhound Lord Jeffers playing. Just like the rest of all them Bloodhound niggas playing. Off the porch. You can't jump off the porch like that, yo. You gonna lose. You jump off the porch leak like that, you gonna lose. And they sniffing perks. Ain't no future for them boys, man. Let me be totally honest. Ain't no. They gotta stop sniffing them pills, man. I done watch people sniff pills. That shit took them down. Like, what you gonna pull me over, Joe? You say you driving that. What? He did what that came out? think we need to get rid of that Chicago culture, man. That Chicago culture is detrimental. I'm mad we let that shit spread like that. But the blogs did it. Told y'all the blogs are the ones that made this shit spread by sharing their ignorance. Like they watching, they see what gets shared. You know what I mean? Just like I see, and we all see what get promoted and what gets shared. So if they watching, all you saying is live people disrespecting each other and dissing the dead and spinning through blocks, and they want to get shared too. So slowly but surely, you got city after city mimicking the dumb shit because the blogs is the ones pushing it. The blogs stop sharing it, that shit stops. They only doing it for attention. The blogs stop sharing that bullshit, all that dumbass shit we saying, that clout shit, that shit stops. But it's too far gone now, and it ain't no stopping it. We don't know who running them blog pages. You know what I mean? Them niggas could be police, it could be the feds, we don't fucking know. We don't know at all. Then they making money. Look at the Wack 100 pages. Niggas still sharing Wack, and it's obvious here, Fed agent. Niggas don't even care. You know what I mean? They making money off of it. They don't give a fuck. They know here Fed. You got to know. Ain't no way you don't know. I told y'all before, y'all, if I was doing a Wack 100 videos, once he got big, you booked, I'd have stopped. I'd have never did another video on another nigga again, sharing his points of view. But now that the points of view is out there, you gotta react to it. I'm just saying, if I was one of the ones that was distributing that shit, I'd have stopped. I'd have turned my platform to something else. Sorry, y'all, no more Wack 100 videos. I ain't know he was really working with the feds. I thought that shit was a play. But now I see it's real. That's why I started fucking with Charleston White. Seeing that shit was real. I used to support Charleston White. Go back on a couple years ago. I used to support that nigga until he got a nigga booked. Then I'm like, oh shit, this nigga ain't playing. No, really a rat. Like a dirty one too. One of the ones to be in the sewer. Jumping in and out of trash cans and shit. Man, my man Eugene in the building. What's up, Davon? I watch streamers. I watch Lil Rodney every now and then when I get a chance. Yeah, I watch Lil Rodney. I don't watch none of the other niggas. That's why the shit with Adam is so fucked up, because like how you gonna push all that bullshit out, then when somebody push bullshit back your way, now you can't take it. You wanna go the legal route. Send copyrights, shit. Takedown requests. What about if people, family start sending his ass takedown requests? Turn this shit off. Yeah, it's people that he got booked, or kids that he manipulated and talking about crimes. What if the family starts sending them takedown requests? You need to take that video down, man. You manipulated my son. You exploited my child for monetary gain. I done heard some wild ass questions on interviews. These academics ask Young and Ace, where was he at when Julio got killed? Like, yo, I just don't understand how you ask a person that with a straight face. Don't ask the man, yo, where was he when Julio got killed, man? What time did he find out? How did he find out? Like, yo, that's police work, yo. I don't know why everybody want to do the police job for him, but I don't know. You said what? Okay, so you gotta wait till I stop, kid. Tired, man. I ain't gonna lie, if they don't give me no motherfucking toes and nothing in the next couple of hours, I'm not gonna sleep in this bitch. I'm tired as a motherfucker. Fuck, y'all. What you doing? Alright, wait till I get this stop sign. And make sure I hit that like button. You only got 33 likes. The next stop sign was this motherfucker far away. She said, "Oh, look, you need to go to a Diddy freak off. You like baby oil? They didn't get you right. You never talk about baby oil again. You be having baby oil nightmares, nigga. That's what you talk about. Oh, look, nigga, take your ass to Diddy house, nigga." Motherfucking baby oil extraordinaire, nigga. To the stop sign. She's so damn far away. I said what? You know, if prove that Rico charge. You talking about Diddy? Where you at, kid? Man, y'all think I seen that narrative talking about, yeah, they can pursue. I mean, technically they can try to pursue his things because they making this shit an enterprise and saying that he used this money to these things, but Diddy money was obtained legally. That's not, he didn't get his money from he didn't make no money off none of this shit anyway. Like, he ain't make no money. If he made money off of it, That would be understandable. How you gonna take something? He ain't make $1 off the shit. Diddy that stupid. Diddy probably got everything in everybody else's name. He probably ain't got shit in his name no more. He got 7 kids. Real want the nigga to go to jail for freaking off. Hey, Ray, hope you never get caught in the freak off, nigga. You gonna lock your dumb ass up, real. Make you the face of freak offs. This song is fucking worse. They gonna make real the face of freak offs. I don't know no motherfucking law, real. You 21 years old, telling you know the law. You know the law. No goddamn law. Alright, so when your ass get caught in the freak off, your ass better be out here, get dumb ass up. Lock your dumb ass up for being a freak. You need what? You need some cocaine. Cocaine, man. They giving out too much time for that shit. I think I didn't escape. I think I didn't escape enough charges in my life. I think I can gracefully back. I done ducked enough indictments, yo. I think I can basically, I can bail out with peace. You already get so many chances. You can't keep rolling the dice, eventually you're gonna crap out. I think I done rolled them bitches enough times without crapping. Good. So if niggas really knew me, yo, and they knew the background in my family history, motherfuckers would get a better understanding. Working, I ain't gotta worry about my house getting raided. You know how stressful it is, yo, selling drugs. You ain't gotta worry about your house being raided every day. Like, yo, you don't sleep. I don't know how other people is, but you don't sleep comfortable at night when your house. Yeah, man. I'm talking about, man, one knock at the door. It can be your motherfucking next door neighbor saying you got mail. Man, you jump up like, oh shit, looking out the window. Who the fuck is that? I don't gotta live like that right now. I'm cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit's stressful, man. You got hella shit in your house. You got guns. Might got 100 grams of smack, 3 ounces of cane, scales everywhere, straps. Man, they kicked this door and I ain't never coming home. What you talking about? I mean, kick this door in. They ain't never coming. They ain't never gonna see the streets again. And you gotta stand on it because you know the consequences. Alright. Nigga, Queensbury was so motherfucking hot. Yeah, it was 2 dope shops on both corners. I'm in the middle of both of them, doing what I'm doing. Block hot as a bitch. They parking on the block. I'm hitting out the back, man. Hit my next door neighbor house. I thought they meant to hit mine. Now I'm moving everything out my house. I got hella shit in the toilet. I'm stashing guns in the ceiling. Man, I ain't got time to living like that. Y'all made me 40, man. I ain't got time for that. And my kids was younger. So when I realized stop selling drugs is when my youngest son kept asking me all these fucking questions. Hey, Daddy, who's that? Daddy, where you going? Why you gotta go there? See, my oldest, I think I've been doing that shit so long that he probably just never even cared. Like, you know what I mean? Since he was young. Once he got older, he just minded his business. But my youngest, oh my God, this nigga got a million fucking questions. Daddy, why you gotta go here? Daddy, what they paying you money for? Like, God damn, mind your business, nigga. I always had my kids with me. I mean, my kids is babies, man. I used to drive them niggas all out of town. Shit, we gotta go to Virginia. The young as a bitch. We gonna ride to Virginia. Years ago though. Now everything I speak on was years ago. I don't speak on nothing in the last 10 years. I speak on, I make sure the statute of limitations is up. You feel me? I mean, I can tell you some shit I did. I can tell you some shit I did in 2015. Yeah, 2014. We can talk about that shit all day long. Depending on what it is, certain shit, we can't even talk about that. Cause I don't know what that shit, I don't even know the statute of limitations on that. Yo, I remember I got a call from somebody, and they had the fucking feds had a track on that bitch. Them niggas came to my house. Like, yeah, that shit was crazy as shit. I'm riding, I'm taking my kids to school. This might have been like, this wasn't even 10 years ago. This might have been like 2018. 2017. I catch a motherfucking flat on the highway. How the fuck I catch a flat? Like, tires was good. But anyway, I catch a flat on the highway. I'm sitting on the highway long as a bitch trying to take my kids to school. A motherfucking State Farm U-Haul pulls up. Bitch look like they ain't never been drove. Go pulls up out of nowhere. Mind you, they don't even do shit like that. I ain't called State Farm. They just pulled up. Shit was strange. But I ain't think it was strange at the time. I ain't start thinking it was strange until I was talking to the nigga. And he ain't really had no rap. Like he was on business or something. I was happy as shit you pulled up. So you'll help me change the flat tire. You'll help me change the flat tire. I go about my way. Drop my kids off to school, come back in the house, and go to sleep. I get a knock on. I get my stepdaughter come upstairs like, yeah, trying to police at the door. The fucking police at the door. Mind you, at this time I ain't even doing nothing. I wasn't doing shit. I was working, I think. Yeah, I was working. I wasn't doing nothing but working. So I'm like, why the fuck is the police at the door? I go outside. These niggas get to ask me all this wild ass shit, like who you live with, who stay there with you. So I'm half asleep at the time. But once they start asking me those type of questions, I woke up like, yo, hold up, yo, like, what the fuck do this got to do with anything? Like, why are y'all asking me who stay here and all these wild ass questions? Man, these plain clothes, these like Fed agents or something, like they wasn't police. So the nigga got cards in his hand, like he wanted to give me one, but I think that blew his cover, because I'd have seen what it really was. So they like, yeah, you know, did you catch a flat earlier? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, did I catch a flat earlier? Like, what the fuck, what shit these niggas on? Like, yeah, I caught a flat on the highway. Oh yeah, well, you know, the guy that helped you change the tire, he left his walkie-talkie in your car. Like, fuck, something like, what the fuck is they talking about? He like, yeah, I know this sound crazy, you know, but it's an $8,000 walkie-talkie. Like, yo, if it was an $8,000 walkie-talkie, that bitch had a GPS on that bitch. Fuck you talking about $8,000 walkie-talkie? So, make a long story short, they're like, well, you know, can you just check the car for us? I'm checking the car, but in my mind, I know this nigga ain't getting my car. But what I think actually happened is, because how they find my house? Like, how the fuck did y'all get here? Like, you had to have some type of track on the car to even get to my house. Like I said, I ain't get this U-Haul nigga. I mean, I ain't get this this tow truck nigga my motherfucking address. How the fuck did you get here? But anyway, I think what happened was they was outside fucking with the car, and a neighbor probably seen them, and they probably like, oh shit, we gotta at least knock on the door, because we gonna tell them that we was by the car. But I ain't never heard nothing after that. I let the people know that I got the car from, like, yo, I don't know what y'all got going on, but motherfucking feds just came to my fucking house talking about a fucking walkie-talkie that don't exist. That shit was wild as shit. I went back in the house, I could nigga about it. I'm like, what the fuck was that? An $8,000 walkie-talkie. I started Googling like $8,000 walkie-talkies. I'm like, yo, ain't no fucking way, yo. It ain't no walkie. If that bitch costs $8,000, that bitch must got a sonar on that bitch, a GPS tracker. Wasn't no motherfucking walkie-talkie. Them niggas had that car bug. They just ain't want to blow that motherfucking cover. Yeah, so I didn't have my time ripping and running these motherfucking streets. Ducking indictments, ducking raids. Fuck that shit. I ain't living like that no more. Getting pulled over dirty as a bitch. I got the strap on me. I got drugs on me. I gotta remain calm because You know, they look for nervousness. I'm dirty as motherfucker though. Nigga, they asked me to get out this car, they don't know what I'ma do. I don't know if I'ma run, I don't know what the fuck I'ma do. Through the grace of God though, you know, everything work out. See how I always look at it, right? That's how I be looking at it. Yo, as long as whatever you doing, as long as you doing that shit with good intention, yeah, man, you're not moving in bad faith, I don't think you really got too much to worry about. Like, you out the bitch just trying to make some money. You ain't trying to harm nobody. You just taking shit how it come your way. You can last out this bitch. It's when you start dipping and dabbing into the nonsense. That's when it runs and that's when shit get real. But as long as you moving in good faith, I think for the most part you be straight. Well, at least that's how I've been. Yeah, yo, the extra shit is what jam you up. You got this bitch trying to chase every dollar. You gonna get jammed up that way. You gonna get robbed or killed or go to prison. Then I start realizing like, yo, you don't need no whole bunch of sales. You get 2-3 people that spend with you every day. That way you limit that way you limit your exposure. A lot of people go to jail selling drugs because they deal with too many people. I mean, you make a good $500 a day. That's good money. You can do that shit for 7 years. I mean, you make $500 a day for 7 years. So when you try to make $3,000 a day, that's when you only get a year run, 2-year run, and end up in prison. The next 10 years. Yeah, you making money, yo, but that shit ain't gonna last. That's when you end up. Alright, move that bitch. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you stay home. I know how to stay home, man. I know how to stay home. If I don't know how to do nothing else. I know how to stay the fuck home. I ain't out this bitch trying to deal with millions of people. Fuck that. Niggas will line you up. I'm trying to tell you. You wouldn't even know. I remember one time I had this sale out fuck was that shit? I know it was Carroll County. Like, I don't know if it was Westminster. What the fuck is the name of that area out there? What, Westminster? Manchester. That's what it was. I had to sale out Manchester. I didn't know where the fuck I met these people at. They used to call me all the time in the middle of the night. I go out with that bitch one night, chasing. Cause this time I was taking perks, so I needed every dollar. Go out with that bitch chasing. So I rise out there. I don't even think it was. I probably didn't even spend that much money, y'all. I probably spent $100, $200. It wasn't even really worth my time. I go out with that bitch. Do what I do with y'all. So I'm pulling off. This motherfucker called me like, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna get my computer on. This motherfucker called me like, hey man, I think the police is chasing me. I'm like, oh shit. I look in the rear view. This is me and this other car. Bitch. Floors it. Get the tossing shit all out the window. I'm riding in the Lincoln town car. You know, them bitches ain't even built for that type shit. And out there, it's all back roads, spinning around the back road. I said, man, I'm not fucking with these. I got away. By the time they caught up with me, I wasn't even dirty no more. They couldn't even say. They probably caught me like 2 miles away. Probably longer than that, probably 5 miles. Got the fuck out of there. I ain't fuck with you no more after that. Them niggas is racist anyway. I remember one time I gave them niggas something that they ain't want by mistake. I'm in the middle of the night. So I gave them the wrong shit one time. Man, I wake up, I got this racist ass voicemail. You fucking niggers think you so fucking tough. That's what he told me. You fucking niggas think you so fucking tough. Something. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga? Fuck shit. That nigga. Did that shit by mistake, bro. I'm the fuck down racist, motherfucker. I'm glad I know you racist now. Yeah, but that's what he said. I'm just telling you what he said. I just was tripping. Like, yo, racist is a bitch. They just shows, you know, they no motherfucker dead with you when it's been a first chance they get. He thought I on purpose. Like, nigga, you caught me in the middle of the motherfucking night. Like I always did straight business, yo. You gotta do straight business with people. That's another thing too, where people go wrong at. Trying to capitalize off every dollar. Doing janky business. Fuck up doing that. Gotta do straight business, man. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you gotta take the short end for the betterment of the business. Give us no orders, y'all. That shit crazy. Man, this might be a long time I was set without a motherfucking order. Should have kept my computer. Should have kept my fucking computer. Yeah. You'll see in Baltimore, right? Yeah, we got motherfuckers coming from all over. So we be having people coming from all over the damn East Coast for real. Like in the close proximity, Delaware, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Man, you get one of them motherfucking Virginians or one of them Pennsylvanians or one of them out of towners, man, you good. You hear me? Only thing is, you gotta worry about them lining you up. You gotta worry about them lining you up. Cause that's what they do. They line your ass up. They line your ass up quick if you fuck with the wrong one. Oh, you gotta pay attention to a motherfucker's spending habits too. You know, because they do shit like buy a motherfucking, they go from a 8-ball to 3 ounces in 2 weeks. They go hold the fuck up, y'all. Hold the fuck up. This shit ain't right. And you get blinded by the money. You think you banging whole time. All these controlled buys. So when motherfuckers start spending too much like that, you gotta back away from them. Something ain't right. Because how the fuck you go from an 8-ball to 3 ounces in 2 weeks? How the fuck did that happen? Like, where the fuck you get the money from? I mean, you ain't go from an 8-ball to a motherfucking quarter to a half to an ounce. You went straight from an 8-ball to 3 ounces. Man, you work with them police, man. cut a nigga off for that. Even if he ain't, it's rather be safe than sorry. You heard me? Yeah, you already know that's what they do. But people get caught with them. They get caught up in the money. Shut up. They get caught up in the money, so they ain't even looking at the play. They bragging. Y'all got this sale. Yo, this nigga spent $1,000 a week. Yeah, bro. Fuck is it? Yo, that's a lot of money to be spending a week, bro. You feel me? Like, so have a lot of money, but before you know it, he bought a half a brick from you. Now, that's the, you locked up. You facing 40 years in prison with the feds. And you done sold this nigga half a brick in 2 months. Man. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty, dirty game. I'm telling you. Niggas start spending like that, you gotta make him use it in front. Because he might not even be a sale. He might just be the police in general. Make his ass use that shit. They used to say back in the day, if you ask them whether they the police and they denied, that they couldn't deny that they was the. That was years ago. I'm sure that shit changed. They probably can deny all that shit now. That's why I ain't fucking around, yo. You know, kids getting older. You feel me? I can't be going to no motherfucking prison. See, when I caught my time, I ain't had no kids. You know, it's different. It's the difference when you don't have kids versus when you do. Like, I done watch niggas being that bitch stressed out with kids and a girl. I went to prison. I ain't had no kids, no girl. It just was me. You heard me? And all the little chicks I was fucking with. All the little chicks I was fucking with, they all, you know, they already, you know, they know what they do. First sign of turbulation. You feel me? Shit start getting a little turbulent. They out of there. You like, God damn. The fuck? They didn't stick around. I don't be tripping for real. Yeah, for real. Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, that's why I stopped selling drugs. And my kids start getting older. Start asking too many questions that I ain't trying to give them answers to. You feel me? It's always taught my kids, y'all don't follow me, bro. I mean, I lived a whole different kind of life than y'all gonna live. I mean, don't copy off the shit I do. Cause I'm sure I don't do everything right. And I'm trying to raise y'all to do shit right. You don't put yourself behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? Chasing a motherfucking dollar. Cause like I told you, with all that being said, all the streets do is put you behind. So all that shit do, y'all. You gonna have some times you making a lot of money. But that shit seems to always go back to zero. You feel me? I don't know how. You can have 30, 40,000. Before you know it, you be at zero again. Like, ah, damn, how the fuck I get to zero? That's how that should be. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up, kid. Yeah, that's down bad. I done went to zero a few times after having a nice run. I done had runs that last years. I mean, 4 or 5 years, 6 years, back to zero. Then you got zero for a couple months. Yeah, you find another way. You might never have another 2-year run, back to zero. You feel me? Nah, I work with those shit. I do too. Now you might have another 2-3 year run, this run. But all my runs always is better than the last. You know what I mean? I have a run with this. I might make a couple thousand, 5, 6, might get to 10,000. Go back to zero. My next run, I might get to 20,000. Go back to zero. Next one, I might get to down near 40. Back to zero. You always go back to start. Hey, shut up. Remember bought stuff from scratch? They be like, yeah, you gotta go back to scratch. You know, for some reason, you always find your way back to scratch, man. I'm trying to tell you, shit ain't worth it. Shit ain't worth it, man. You be back to scratch in no time. Trying to figure it out. And then once you get older, certain windows and avenues start closing. Yeah, man, shit that you was doing in your 20s and get away with, you ain't gonna get away with in your 30s. Yup, you be right back to scratch, trying to figure that shit out again. Like, damn, where the fuck you went wrong? Like, damn, y'all, how the fuck I spent all that money? How the fuck I wasn't able to, because you feel the fall coming. I mean, you can see it. You see the money start slowing up. You still spending like you making $1,000, $600-700 a day. I mean, even times I'd have made that in a day and spent it. Profit $700. Spent all that shit, went straight to the mall. Make that shit again tomorrow. But shit don't be worth it. Yeah, for real. Yeah, legit money is the best money. It lasts longer. Because when you hustling to get your money, you don't respect it. You gotta respect money, man. And when your money coming fast, you're not gonna respect that shit. Like I said, I done had times when I make $700 and I straight blow that shit. You know what I mean? Straight to the mall. Cause I know I'm gonna make it again tomorrow. Make that shit again tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, man. Best thing to do, yo. Get yourself a motherfucking job. Even if you're doing something on the side, yo, that's another thing I learned. Yo, you gotta have something on paper. No matter what you're doing, you gotta have something on paper, man. Like that is like mandatory. You know what I mean? It's mandatory. When you just selling drugs without no work history, without no motherfucking pay shit with that money. You can't do shit. Everything you buy, this shit gotta be in somebody else's name. You don't want to live like that because that shit don't help your credit. Cause you need credit too. Credit is important. Credit more important than money. So when that, no matter how much money you got, if your credit score is you ain't got no credit, then you broke. To be honest, if you ain't got shit in your name, everything in somebody else's name, you ain't got shit. In the real world, unless you're gonna live under the radar your whole life, and what's the odds of that? It's only a few people that can even pull that off. Like most, you can't pull off living under the radar your whole life. You can't do that. And then when you put people, cause you putting shit in other people's name, now they got a level of control over you. I mean, you buying this, putting it in this person's name, buying that in this person's name. Now they got control. Whenever they feel like they can cut your water off, because no matter if you bought it or not, that shit theirs. You feel me? It's a damn name. That shit don't belong to you. If they want to get petty, especially if you're dealing with women, you know how women can get. They get vengeful. You know what I mean? You stash your money in the house, they fuck around with money. Straight up. They might be take all the money. You got 20,000 in that bitch, you can't even get it because she didn't pull the move on you. It's for real. Hey, straight up. Niggas know I ain't lied. Niggas know I ain't lied. That shit. That's how that shit go. Gotta say that shit happen to people. I don't be over this bitch bluffing. Like, it's swine you out, boy. It ain't shit you can do about it unless you go crash out, go to prison about it. Then they gonna tell everything. You feel me? You go too hard on them, now you definitely go to prison. You better well let them take it. Fuck it. Yeah, man, you fuck around, let them take. You better let them take that shit, man. Cause you go too hard, or they go police. Yeah, he doing this, that, yeah, especially women. You know, they get vengeful. They get to doing shit, not even thinking. Man, he doing this, that, and the third, and he got this and that. That's you know they raiding your house, and she still keep everything. So now you booked, and they still got everything. You just fucked over completely now. Yeah, they got no bail money. She got all. She got every fucking dollar. Oh my god, yo. It's a dirty world we live in, there, man. Yeah, it's not all. Some women, it's find you out. Right, right. And you booked and no, and you got a no bail. It's like, well, I apologize. I mean, I pay for the lawyer. What the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean you gonna pay for the lawyer? It's my money. I'm paying for the lawyer. Man, I ain't saying that happened to me. I'm just saying I know stories. You know what I mean? That shit like that happen to people. Cause I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? I ain't doing that. I learned my lesson one time. I got booked. I had some bud. I don't even know how much bud it was, but I needed money for a lawyer. I get my homeboy to get a bud to the girl. She smoked all that shit. That shit at least was a couple ounces. This when I was young though. He smoked all the bud. I called her like, God damn, yo, where the weed at? Yeah, I smoked that shit. I got you smoking weed. I was like, I ain't give the weed to smoke it. I gave the weed to get it out my house. That mean just in case they raid my shit. She done smoked all the bud. Dirty motherfucker. Damn. I know a chick that had a baby. That's her baby follow up and then set the guy up. Yeah, it's dirty out here. That's why it's best to just deal with one female. I mean, you deal with one female, it eliminates a lot of that bullshit. I mean, when you out here trying to play the field, that's when they fuck you over. Especially if you one of the ones that's lying. And you got her thinking y'all exclusive. Every whole time you got bitch you got bitch over east, you got bitch out, you got chick out the county, you got chick out DC. Yeah, I mean, y'all this bitch is living life whole time. All of them think y'all exclusive. All it takes is one to find out. Next thing you know, the whole empire crumbled. Now you on the shit list of every single one of them. Now they trying to get you back, and ain't no telling what that's gonna look like. You feel me? That shit could look like anything. That shit might be something you ain't never imagined. You hear me? Nah, you don't fuck around with that. What's up, butter? I can't believe it's 5 o'clock and they ain't got no order yet. Ooh. Dang, said she flushed the paint down the toilet. God damn. What the fuck? I know that pop's like, God damn. That motherfucking paint. How much the paint be? How much of paint that shit is? I'd have been mad as a bitch. Damn, yo, why you flush it down the toilet? Like you could have did anything but that. I ain't no gangster. I never proclaimed to be no gangster. I just been around. Yeah, hell yeah. What's up, Shara? Fuck you been at, man? You should have been here the other night, man. You missed it. You missed it. Jid was trolling this other girl. That shit was funny as hell, man. You'd have been tripping. The girl came in here talking about her man was faithful. Jid like, where he at? Give me drop his Instagram. Let's see how faithful he is. Man, that shit be dying laughing. Yeah, YouTube they play a dirty game. Oh, buddy, you want to hear what that happened? Oh my god, yo, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, cause me and the girl was going back and forth about Diddy. Me and the girl was going back and forth about Diddy. And Jen just came, Jen be on her freaky shit. So so she come and talk about, man, Cassie what no victim, da 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 da. So her and the girl start going back and forth. And the girl get to talk about, well, shit, I'm married and our husband faithful. She get to say, well, let's see. So no matter what the girl said, her reply was, just give me his information. I mean, just give me his Instagram. What's his name? That you say he faithful, let's find out. Man, that girl was mad as a bitch. She was hot. Yo, that shit was too funny. That shit had me dying laughing. That shit was like 2 days ago. That shit, I still be tripping off of it. How much you wasn't here that night either? It was like 100 something people on here. Yeah, I can't. So you both of y'all were here. I think Clemson was out. I know G Man was here. Man, is a bitch. We was this bitch tripping. Cause Jen not bad looking. You know what I mean? So she probably could have she probably could have fucked that girl marriage up, to be honest. Like if I'm being completely real. She fuck around could have. I'm like, damn, don't do that to her, man. Let that girl be married in peace, man. Man, fuck no, she ain't get the information. Get that girl the information. She's like, man, fuck no. Yeah, Jen. You know how she is. She said she'd love to have a Wild King night. Oh, yeah, she be doing that she do that everywhere. She funny as shit. You know, she said she embraced Wild King nights. You heard me? She don't see nothing wrong with the freak off. Nah, yeah, I only do AAA, bro. I would just tow cars. I wouldn't even do that to people. Nah, that girl. I think the girl that believe it. I think Jen scared off. That shit was funny as shit. Yeah, that shit was funny. Oh my goodness. I'm so fucking tired. I'm trying to quit the mat. They probably watched me on GPS. Like, what the fuck is he doing all the way out there? Well, I had to go home. Shit, I'm still on call. Motherfuckers ain't sent me no orders. Let me see. Nope. It's fucking 5:20. Should probably pick up like around 6. She probably did. Yeah, she probably did. That shit was funny as shit. Because she was not trying to do that. Yeah, ain't no orders coming yet. Shit been like this last 2 days. Well, yesterday I ain't wait this long. I probably waited like an hour or two. Shit, I've been at work since 2 o'clock. It's what? Maybe 5, 6. What time is it? 5:21. God, excuse me. I'm gonna get my computer. Let me get my computer, y'all. I took that shit outside. used to fuck with in the hood. Got me trying. Put some guns, them niggas in there. I don't want to be no gangster, bro. I don't know where y'all get that shit from. I ain't never proclaimed gangster. I speak real. A lot of these gangsters ain't real. So we don't do gangster talk. Over here, champion. So let me show you. Point and Shoot just did a video a couple days ago exposing Poetic Flacco. Hey! Don't start that shit. Get on your ass. Poetic Jala, body over.
All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about this issue that's going on with Poetic Jala, formerly known as Minyango Tokpa.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
He's been making...
We don't do gangster. We don't do gangster over here, man. Gangsters don't live long.
All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about this issue that's going on with Poetic Jala, formerly known as Minyango Tokpa.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
He's been making headlines lately, so to speak, because of his foul body stench that he carries with him everywhere he goes. And he's been going around telling people that he doesn't smell bad anymore, and that's old, and that he got it under control, and then he started buying soaps and lotions and fragrances to keep himself from smelling so terribly. Well, now we have new evidence, and it's looking pretty damning at this point. This is becoming extremely problematic, and that's why I have to bring this to the table as a matter of public interest, okay? So we're going to start here with the first clip. And the first clip is actually going to be, it's not going to have anything to do with stench, but it has to do with height. Because Jala is obsessed with people's height because he's so short.
6'1", 6'4"? Okay, what is 6'4", 6'5", I don't know. Depends on shoes I have.
He's like 5'3", I think. And so he goes around telling everyone that he's 5'8", which is a blatant falsehood.
He's 4'11".
I think Steven. You're the same height as me.
Stop. I'm a solid 5'8".
I think Steven.
So this is the type of misinformation that I'm talking about. So he's saying that he's 5'8", even though it's scientifically proven that he is not 5'8", he's like 5'5". And this has already been established. It's been officially established at this point.
Play shit, but
he's trying to shake it.
He's trying to shake it. Right, Josh? Yes. Right now.
So he's betting Josh $100 that he is over 5'7".
And wrangle for the people.
Yo, you raw dogging them shits? Yeah, of course. He got to.
Yo, buy some socks.
Bro, not wearing socks and tennis shoes is nuts.
That's mad nasty, son.
That's fucking crazy.
And that is true, by the way. To this day, he walks around barefoot in the office. He walks around outside in the street, in the parking, on the blacktop, in the parking lot, everywhere. He goes barefoot.
Look at this nigga got no shoes on. This nigga said a wing worm. What's up, Flacco, man? What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? It's normal. Don't you mean it's normal, bro? Shoes weren't invented until when?
And so if you look right here, you'll notice that, I mean, you can probably guess why I might have a problem with something like this. I mean, look at this big toe. It appears to be full of fungus. And so he's collecting all these fungi. He's walking around barefoot, and then he's stuffing this foot into a shoe with no socks.
What?
That's going to contribute to the stench, unfortunately. And so this is...
It Adam 22% of them copyright strike. Your foot look crazy. But I don't understand why they mad. He ain't doing nothing no different than what they doing. At least he not being manipulative. His objective is known. Adam and them is being manipulative against ignorance.
This is just from a couple of weeks ago. This footage, nothing's changed. He smells terrible. And he definitely is not 5'8".
Right. The whole ass off. Nigga ass crack mad long. Nope. No. What's that? Yeah. What's that? Even your hair. Even your hair. Yeah, that's wrong, bro. Now what am I? How? He's not 5.
So what you guys just witnessed is Jala being scientifically proven to be 5'3" tall.
What?
And so this really bothers him. He does not want to be short. And this is what leads into our next little segment. Our next clip is from the latest scandal. And so I want you to pay attention. So Jala's going to get up out of his chair and start walking in his shoes. And I want you to look at his shoes, okay?
Man, wait, here, bro.
Wait, Wack a cold nigga. Hey, Wack text himself from a text app, cuz.
So he gets up and he starts walking, and I'm looking at it, I'm going, wait a second, something ain't right here. Something's definitely not right. And then so I studied when he came back, and I'm going to play that clip for you. Look at his shoes. Look at the way he's walking.
Okay, so he does have the number, by the way. So
Is it my number?
yes.
Okay.
Hold on, you gotta let the.
Okay, so I'm going to play that one more time in case you missed it. Look at this.
Okay, so he does have the number, by the way. So
Is it my number?
yes.
Okay.
Hold on, you gotta let the.
So what I'm showing you guys is Jala is walking like a woman in high heels. And this is because he is actually altering his height by placing items in his shoes. Some boosting, like some sole wedges, something that's going to boost up the heel of his foot, creating an illusion that he is much taller than he actually is. And this is only illegal because he lies about his height. If he says, yeah, I'm 5'3", who cares? And he's going around boosting himself, then that's fine. But he is actually committing fraud here. He's trying to get his Wikipedia to say 5'8". That ain't going to happen.
What?
So he's actually extremely short, and as you can see, his heel is popping out of that shoe. His heel, so you can see where his heel is. It's right at the top of the fucking shoe. That should be seated deep down into the heel of that shoe. But the heel of the shoe is filled with God knows what. And so this technically is a violation. So I want to just show you that before we move on to this stench that he's got. And so I do want to explain what's going on with that. So Jala has always smelled awful. He's always smelled so terrible. And people that know him in real life understand this very clearly. It's a synonymous. When people think of Jala, they think of a foul, odorous stench. And it's well documented. I want to play this next clip of AD and Gina views, and they're on No Jumper News way back in the day with Jala. I've shown this clip before, but it's extremely important because it shows Jala clamping his elbows down to where he's closing off his armpits because he's trying to conceal that stench. He's trying to clamp down on his armpits because they smell so bad.
Let's get it.
Speak on it first.
I want you to switch.
Speak on it first.
I want you to switch to being sensitive.
I disavow.
Okay. So listen.
And of course, the hosts would all make fun of him and discuss him because he smelled so bad.
What? Look at. I wasn't gonna say.
I don't get close to him like that.
Last week was pretty.
Josh was nodding.
bro. Last week was really bad.
I mean, it was bad. There were fans stopping him in the street. He was running into fans on the street, and even fans that like him told him that he stinks.
What? You know what? I like Flacco.
Yeah, baby.
Yo, his beef with them, I don't know where it stemmed from, but he been trying to get his video. He been getting his videos struck. But the issue, and where I don't have a problem with what he does with them, is the shit that they do to other people. I didn't watch Flacco put cases on people. Flacco went on a platform and said ODM Slim tried to kill him. Completely lied, fabricated. You understand what I'm saying? So the issue is, they can dish it, but they can't take it. They can put out all this incriminating videos and manipulate people into talking about crimes, but when it's reversed back to them, it's an issue. They want to send you copyrights. They want to do a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't respect it.
As you know,
Wait.
Flacco. Let me.
I'm trying to find this Uber, man. What the?
Flacco ready to go.
Wait, is that right there?
Flacco, you do kind of smell a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hell nah, man.
You do kind of smell just a little bit.
Nah, you bugging.
I feel something like that.
It is.
Nah, bro. I think that's my.
Yo. So Jala runs into a fan on the street in open air. Jala is wearing a jacket, and the guy still smelled him. What? The guy smells really, really bad. Okay, it's really concerning at this point. And there have been lies being spread by No Jumper, by the hosts of No Jumper, and they were trying to spread this misinformation that Jala doesn't stink anymore. And I was furious about this.
I'm not finna give the No Jumper clippers, you feel me, like the quote-unquote clippers. Yeah, you know, like the quote-unquote like meme pages and commentators, any type of like content.
There was something that you saw that upset you, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why is that? Are you sensitive about your stinkiness, or is that like what's your relationship to that?
What?
He's been smelling better, fool.
But that was the
So Lush did only say that he's smelling better. He didn't say that he doesn't stink anymore. He just says that it's better. It's not as bad.
What?
So, but still, that is not true. That's misinformation. They're trying to protect him. They're trying to be a good friend to him. And so Lush is like, nah, fool, like, he's actually not smelling that bad. He used to smell like straight up dog shit, fool. That's on West LA.
What?
And he used to say this stuff, but now in these other clips, they're worried about Jala's even smell that bad, fool, like on the set. And it's all lies. He's smelled bad the whole time. He smells bad to this very day, which brings us to our next clip.
Brother!
Hey, brother! We did kind of.
Oh, kind of, Adam?
And it would have been a crime if we got into the jail.
Jalik walks in and immediately sits down and gives Jala's taking notes from Lush on how to be around females. And so he's like, okay, so he gave her a hug. Okay, so that's gonna be important here in a second. But I just want to show you that now. The 16's gonna get up and go shoot porn somewhere, and this is where Jalik walks across because she wants to be in the more flattering camera view. So she's gonna go sit next to Jala, and I just want you to hear what her comments are.
Came back smoking, boy.
Oh.
Gun smoking.
If you weren't banned from the news before,
Oh, Adam smells good, y'all.
damn.
Do I smell bad?
No, Lush, you smell good, but Adam smelled like he had that Irish Spring.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, hey, it is smell like a little smell like, yeah. No, hey, listen, if you weren't banned from the or towards.
So did you see how nervous Jala got? He's got an actual female sitting right next to him, and then she brings up how people smell.
What?
And Jala knows he stinks. He's a history of stinking. Everyone knows he stinks. Lush always talks about him stinking, and she even says Lush smells good. She says the 16 smells good. Well, I mean, there's only one person left. So what you're going to see is Jala's actually going to lean. It's obvious what's going on. So Jala doesn't want to be the only one that's not getting any sort of interaction with this girl. Lush got a hug. The 16's getting complimented on his Irish soap. So Jala's like, I'll be damned if I'm going to be the only one that's not getting any play here. So he's going to try to do a little bit of light flirting, and he's going to lean in and try to hug Jalise. And this is fascinating. Look at this.
You hate her, but she's a bad bitch.
You talking about?
Excuse me.
She, I mean, what? Like thick as fuck, big titties, big ass.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side, of course. Sis.
We can't say she's not.
But though she's still a bad bitch.
You can't say she's not.
So like, wait. So again, you got a bad bitch with you. You got a maid.
So Jala reaches around with his massive tentacle and just kind of ropes her in, and her face is right near his armpit, and she gets a nostril full.
What?
And so she smells that stench, and look at her face. Her face says it all. And this was not that long. This was like a couple weeks ago. I thought that he got it all figured out. I thought he addressed his personal hygiene. This is a problem, okay? And it gets worse. There's another interaction with another girl that he has where, again, he smells so terrible. Look at this. This is with Snuggie.
So your nipple's not sensitive?
Listen, man, I've never gotten my nipples sucked. Oh, bro. How does someone, listen, yo, how do someone request this in like right, like, I don't eat coochie, but I feel like that's because, like, yo, man, I'm lit now, to me.
Todd, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't need to, bro, listen, like,
and so this is where things start to get a little aggressive in this next clip here.
Because look, bro, again, even gay niggas might try to, like, think it a little bit, feel me? Bitch, stop. But if that
Whoa, so he just started like sort of wailing on her there. So he was wafting his odor into her face, and she had something to say about that. She was asked in the comments if Jala stunk, and she confirmed that yes, he does.
What?
As you see here, someone says Snuggie holding the fuck out of her breath, and Snuggie comments and says, "This the most y'all heard me quiet."
What?
So he does smell terrible for people to be. I mean, it's not that he just smelled kind of bad; it's that he smells awful, like dog shit. Okay, it's not a mild smell. It's not a minor problem. This is a huge issue, and it's affecting business operations. I think, they probably have more guests if it didn't stink in the room.
What?
You know what I mean? When Jolly gets up out of that chair, you don't think it's just fucking pumping, just emitting, just discharging all these fumes into the atmosphere? So Jala stinks really, really bad, and I want it known because it's important. It's history. This is his legacy that we're talking about. We need to be accurate here, okay? This is how people, type is anything but accurate of what he is, which is a smelly blogger. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. Check out the Patreon I just dropped yesterday.
Yeah, he been going at all these people for a while, man. And they can't take it. They can put out all the videos, doing all the shit they do to other people. But the minute they come to them, they want to send copyrights. They've been sending this man copyrights for months. Look. L22. God damn it. I fucked it up. L22 gets heated after getting laughed at. Another copyright. L22 turns it back on Brick Baby. Like this is bogus, man. All the bullshit they put out though. Appreciate it, shout for the 20. All the bullshit they put out on other people. But when they go back to them, now it's an issue. Man, fuck out of here, man. They over that bitch with Wack right now. Let's see what they talking about with Wack. Look, Wack 100, Charleston White. Aaron the Plumber.
Now, if you're a local business owner, listen up because I'm going to show you how to rank #1 on Google Maps and drive a ton of.
Back over here. What's the
No, because
the federal
Richard
podcast.
Spencer, the one from back in the day,
the one you've been telling me?
the real racist. This other dude that you're talking about, Garrett, that we did the episode with, used to be a Nazi or whatever when he was locked up, but not.
Yo said, yeah, he cool. I don't even know if I want to watch this shit.
Oh, and dude got 40,000 doors,
40,000 pill spots.
No,
That's how I think of it.
40,000 locations to put it in.
Wow.
So he gave me the green light. He said, "Go talk." I was supposed to bring out
Thursday, my anniversary, and then
it's like doubles
now. A lot of times when I go to like a fancy hipster,
because
too small.
What they're doing is, if you got an overbite, you got some shit going.
That's crazy about it.
But
if she was 25, I wouldn't be that wowed. Being 45, it's like, no, that's not what happens. It doesn't continue to sit up that high.
What you mean?
It's just, it looks too perky. On one of them, folding up my Gucci shirt and putting it in a.
You look at it, you'll see us drenching.
Really?
We thugging it. We just thugging it off. So between that and that, it was like by the time we got in there and got to it.
Okay. That explanation really makes sense of it because.
You know me.
Yeah, and well, I'm gonna be real with you.
And I started gaslighting shit just to get it going.
Right. From my perspective, if I'm doing a podcast with Charleston White, I'm thinking of it as a battle. Like I'm going into this knowing that he is the king of talking loudly, talking over people.
Well, Charles White and Wack 100 is friends. They're working with the same agency.
Repeating the same thing over and over, saying the most inflammatory shit possible. It really wasn't that.
It was a whole lot of things that I wanted to question him about that I heard him say that was some BS. Like I knew it was some shit he wanted to question me about. But by the time we got in there, we had already, whatever it was, it slipped.
Okay,
it wasn't
even
designed
when
to be
Orlando
that.
Brown does the podcast with for extra, I tell the team, hey, the second Orlando walks in here, vlog camera on him, because I don't want to miss out on any of the potentially really, really exciting content.
R&B had on all white.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hot in there, you'd have thought she was.
For real, she was sweating her ass off?
Yeah, she went outside and got in the car. Like, baby, let's go get in the car, turn on the air.
Miami's
it was,
good for that.
But no, it's just, there wasn't no the AC went out. Like, so between waiting an hour and the AC going out, I still was a good sport, stayed in there. Charleston had another appointment.
Right.
So, you know, he gave us what he could give us and he left. And by right, I could have got jumped up like, bro, it's too hot, I'm out. But I stayed a whole nother hour and just gave him a one-on-one.
Now, how did this even come about that you were going to do this? Because you weren't in Miami, you're in Colombia.
I was in Colombia, so he had did the
agents put them together.
I'll be forgetting their name. Rock, the Krishan Rock.
Right.
So I watched it. So I went to DM him and I said, boy, you was being awfully nice. What kind of podcast you running where you ain't asking the questions that people want to, know about? So he started.
Look. That's the Fed. That's the Fed in them. So Wack 100 is the Fed that watches over content creators. You heard me? He watch over our podcast and hit them in the inbox. Hey, you ain't ask no police questions. You know, this is what we doing now. If you're gonna be in this aura, if you're gonna be in this lane, you gotta ask police questions. Like that's where we taking this. It's either you in or you out. That's what Wack told him, y'all.
Was cool, was in the DMs. I never talked to him. Next thing I know, I wake up the next morning, he went on some clout shit.
I don't know.
He goes live. Yeah, I got a DM from a certain individual about why I didn't ask these questions. So I hit him up. I said, oh, man, you clout chasing. I said, we was just having a conversation. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. And he like, yo, man, would you be down to interview with Charleston White? I said, well, me and Charleston was supposed to interview a month ago. Me, Academic 6'9" in Charleston.
You were going to do that in Miami.
We was going to do that and that.
Him, Academics, 6'9" in Charleston. I don't even gotta say nothing else.
At 6'9" house. 6'9" went dark 2 days before we was gonna go there. Act telling me, Wack, just fly in. No, sirree, buddy.
He got it.
It was worth it unless 6'9" was there. I feel like it's still pretty epic.
No,
Charleston.
He got it.
I don't play them type of games with no artists.
Honestly, that podcast, the Danza Project episode, that needed Ack in the room. It needed somebody who was going to actually ask the shit that the people wanted to hear.
If you go dark on me before I'm supposed to come, I'm not coming.
But just 6'9". Charleston's already a big enough fish.
It was supposed to have been at 6'9's crib in the back.
Well, that would have been pretty epic.
So
6'9" in Charleston.
I'm not going to fly in and play the call you game.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that. Fuck off.
I hate when you're supposed to go out of town and people are acting wishy-washy.
Now, this a building, and I just know that, this is the building, pull up, cool. So that didn't happen. So when he called me, I said, you know what? I thought about it. I just changed my flights from there back here, and we just went down. And I set up a few meetings I needed to have anyway. The Rap Snacks meeting was out there.
But I hear that Danza is paying people for podcasts. He didn't pay you for this one. Do you think Charleston got paid? Because Charleston always talks about how he's not doing a podcast unless he has 10 grand.
I don't know
or more.
I don't know what he got paid. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I didn't ask him.
Whatever he got paid, they didn't really get their money's worth because he didn't really do a whole lot. Like at one point,
but you can't blame him for that.
This is true. But
that
he at one point
at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah, let me just say this. You're pressing him about him taking the stand, him snitching when he was a kid, whatever, this murder that he was
involved can't press nobody about nothing.
And he's explaining himself, but he's explaining himself. He's not saying the normal Charleston White that I'm used to explains himself and then also says, but you's a bitch ass because of this. And then he starts getting on your ass and all of a sudden he's screaming on you about some shit. He didn't have any of that energy for you. You're calling him out about some shit when he was 15 and Charleston White isn't responding by going at you. He's just kind of explaining his shit or whatever. And then he seemingly had so much respect for you that he's just like, I'm going to ask you this. How'd you even get into this business?
Yo, they on the same team. Like I've been telling y'all for the longest time. There's no way your biggest damn mouths is they never bump heads for real. Like on the internet. Like how he bumped heads with everybody else. They're on the same team, man. They both working with the police.
Oh
Well,
my
he
God!
probably
Then
was
you
curious.
go on a
But I'ma
20-minute
say
tirade
this, I'ma say this.
explaining everything. It's a story I already heard. No offense.
I'ma say
Skip
this.
through it.
I believe we show respect for one another in that interview.
Right, but you got to give the people what they want. Like, okay, if
They
Hulk
killed
Hogan
it.
and the Undertaker get into the ring together and show each other respect, guess what? There's no show.
Okay, watch this.
There's nothing to watch.
If Hulk Hogan and the Undertaker show up at 3:00 and they say sit in the corner, and you sitting in the corner by 3:20, you already in the middle of the ring, they're like, yo, so how much can you bench press? Yo, what kind of diet you on?
Yeah.
Till 4:15. By the time they say, okay, let's fight,
Yeah.
you really ain't got that type of fight in you.
No, that's real. That's real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but guess what? They just left it up for a part 2 to do it again somewhere.
Was Charleston White smoking weed?
Previously.
It kind of seemed like he was like a little high.
He had a blunt. I think he had a blunt or two previously.
He's a little too
Wack
comfortable.
still telling.
But like I said, by the time we out there waiting an hour, we start chopping it up.
Right.
You know, it should have been we pull up. What's up? I was already there when he got there. So he came in, sit down, he mic'd up. We waiting on a thing, so we waited for we'll do that. And then his AC went out. I'm like, so all right, we went outside. After about an hour, we had to tell him, bro, we need to start the shit. I don't know what you think this is, bro, but you killing the whole everything.
Right.
So by the time we got, I think we was both trying to chase certain things we just wanted to ask each other.
He didn't really seem like he had anything he wanted to ask you. Besides, like, the most basic questions, like, how did you get started in the music business? Like, I mean, how many times have you talked about that?
You know the thing that kills me the most is when people say this. And people stop saying shit, and then when I ask you to present it to me, you don't got nothing to say. If you're saying something, at least be able to answer your own question. We don't know how you get so much information. Okay, well, what information do I have that rattled you to a point to where
they police
Wack gotta be working for somebody to have it? The Nipsey Hussle video.
Oh my God, Danza telling you that he didn't believe that you had the Nipsey video?
I say, bro.
Yo, why the fuck do you still got the Nipsey video? Like, that's the question.
Call him orgy 10 with him.
I guess no, I guess it wouldn't be that surprising.
Think about in your situation, bro. Right? On some real shit. It's probably a slew of girls that people think are top-notch this that you would say, oh, me and Leonard already hit that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some would be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what you mean? Right? That's
the difference is like all the girls that we're fucking with are porn stars. Everybody knows they're hoes. The difference with Lauren London is she had this whole period of her.
Yo, they still pushing this. Yo, there's no evidence that Diddy fuck with Laura London. Like, I don't know why Wack is so hell-bent on slandering anything involving Nipsey.
Real person. And that's their real life. What's the problem?
If they want to identify as a real person.
You say.
All right, that's my job. Hold on. All right, y'all. Finally got a call. We now have 2 hours. I'm ready to take my ass to work. Shit been slow. So I appreciate everybody that tapped it, though. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm ready to take my ass to work. Get the date started. Never there, keep it news, and I'm out.